That's what I'm calling it now. Giant Robot Therapy Hour. I think it's appropriate. We're going to talk about giant robots, and we're going to watch giant robots shoot lasers at each other. Just going to get things kicked off here. We are going to go kick in the doors on some pirates. Full salvage, and off we go. What we're mainly doing, we're hunting for king crab parts, although I don't think we're going to find any here this time around, because we're running a 4 skull mission instead of a 5 skull mission or 4.5 skull mission. But we flew all the way out here to this backwater planet, and so we're going to do a mission just to, pay the travel costs, if nothing else. Anyways, this is me doing this stuff, and the main thing I'm going to talk about between pulling the trigger on giant robot lasers is we'll talk about Gundams a little bit. Not so much going to talk about Gundam the show. I don't watch Gundam animations. I don't have a lot of interest in that, but I do like plastic miniatures, and I do like giant robots. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna go kicking some teeth today. Hey, look, I like the idea that we've got the high ground. We have the high ground, so we've already won.
Confirmed. Let's move.
Yeah, so I do like the robots I've built. There's some interesting stuff with Gundams. They have there's a lot of stuff that feels to me like it's the same, like it's the same kit over and over again, with just these very like slight variations that I don't like nearly as much.
Receiving you.
But there are also some good kits out there, or some differentiated kits out there. Like a lot of the sort of Gundam kits that you might find. Ooh, no. They're built around these inner skeletons. At least the modern ones are. And what that means is that skeleton within a model kit line might be exactly the same for for a whole line of model kits. Then, maybe counter smaller. Right. And then the little armor bits and other stuff, those sort of like strap on. Just end up not being quite as interesting. Sort of because of those things. I mean, they're interesting.
What do you need?
Like the first time that you do them. But after you assemble one kit that has this inner skeleton. So if you have assemble one kit that has this inner skeleton, there's not a lot of point in doing the others unless you're really into really into the show and you're trying to collect sort of favorite characters or whatever. But within the model lines, I think there is some value there. So the kits that I like to look for
Waiting for orders.
Are very much like, does it have a cool look? Does it look cool? I don't, since I'm not into the shows, I don't look for. I'm not looking for picking up stuff
Vehicle eliminated.
Yep.
that like I have any sort of nostalgia for. That's like, oh yeah, I remember this from the show. I really want this guy to like complete my set, or because I think this character is the coolest, or whatever.
I copy.
It's really not like it's not about that for me. I wonder, sorry, off Gundams for a minute. I wonder if this mission is literally just going to be
Boss.
like
Yeah.
one mech.
Moving to position.
Good to go. Roger.
Yeah, so what I look for in a Gundam kit is I look for something that just is a cool looking robot, you know. I don't. Yeah, there he is.
Commander.
And then, but that's in the lower end kits. The other nice thing is like I'm somebody who played a lot of like Warhammer and like
Orders.
you know bought a lot of like plastic models from that, and those are expensive. And so
Opportunity.
a lot of times you can get what are called the HG Gundam kits, and those are actually
Standing by.
like they'll cost you like $20,
Away.
and for $20 you get like a 6 or 7 inch tall robot. You can put them all together without
Yes, Commander.
you know, without glue. It's all the pieces fit together, and then you can paint them up. It's not like the Games Workshop kits, right? Where a Games Workshop kit will
What do you
run you $20 for a 2 inch tall little guy, right? Like it's barely revealed. So there's really sort of there's some value there. I don't know, $20 might still be outrageous for a plastic model that's that small. But the ease with which you can put it together, and ease with which, or the coolness of the look of it at the end of it works really well. So, but those are for like sort of the lower end, I guess, models.
I'm taking the shot.
And really by lower end, I mean smaller. Like they're pretty much all well put together. They're pretty much all.
Attacking from position.
Sometimes you run into a kit that like.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
All right, this is weird. I think there are some reinforcements that didn't activate.
Copy that.
Confirmed.
Copy that.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
There we go.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
There they are, coming down the mountain. Returns probably awesome to black things or something. Alright, so I'm gonna concentrate on this for a second.
Commander. Location confirmed. Engaging.
Yeah, the kits themselves are really real well engineered. Like even the small ones, like you grab this model robot kit and it all fits together, and it usually holds together and it's really tight without any glue. And so they have this system where they have these little rubber pieces. We call them polycaps, but they have these little rubber pieces that fit in to the pieces, and those, so it just uses like compression to keep everything held together. You know, it's kind of really well done.
Standing by.
Standing by.
What's up, boss? Standing by. Confirmed. I copy.
Yeah, if you look on my Instagram, you'll find a few of those model kits that I'm talking about.
What do you need? All weapons, fire.
But anyways, that $20 price point, that's what are called
Receiving you.
HG scale, HG model kits. So the scale is like 1/144th scale.
I copy.
But they get bigger. They have those are HG stands for high grade. They have the next grade up, which is 1/100th scale. So instead of like a 6 or 7 inch tall robot, you end up with like a 10 or 11.
Orders?
10 or 11 inch tall robot.
Move order received.
I think they improved the AI on these guys. Like, this guy's trying to keep a.
Ready for orders.
Trying to keep like a torso turn so that less stuff hits his CT. Keep him from getting like just aced.
Locked on.
Yep.
You can just brace up. Yeah, we're running in a desert, so everything's running hot today. Just gotta land a couple of these. There we go. No, that's gonna, yeah, that should do it. Oh, alright, well, it's fine.
Standing by.
Aye, aye. Moving out.
Kill him. Can't spot anymore.
Engaging target.
Yes, the next step up is what's called master grade or MG kits, and these grades, they're written directly on the box when you buy it from the store.
Yeah?
or you're online. Um,
Firing.
just a pair of awesomes was their backup. All right, I should do it then. No. Oh no, now it's 50%. There's still 2 more. Got it. All right, you know what? We're just gonna run the clock a little bit to get the heat management under control. In the meantime, we'll talk about Gundams, plastic models. So yeah, MGs are 1/100. Instead of being a 6 or 7 inch tall model, you're going to get like a 9 to 10, 9 to 12 inch tall model. Oh, there is a 100-tonner running 200. Could one of these actually be the crab that I so desperately deserve? Yeah, let's start arcing around here so we can take them in the forest. Wait, who's that? Is he the... No, he can go next, so that's fine. That's good.
I copy.
A little too far, brace up. Not sad about it. Yeah, so slightly taller robot and a lot more complicated. So the mechanics, they call them gimmicks. That's an atlas. That's boring.
What do you need?
Yeah, they call them gimmicks, but they'll have like
Understood.
little doohickeys that move or flip out or
Acknowledged.
like more interesting moving parts. And from MG, you go to what's called PG, perfect grade. So these perfect grade models are 1/60th. And now you're talking about like a 1.5 foot tall robot.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
And this 1.5 foot tall robot will take you a lot of time. Like these things come in like boxes that are like, they look like crates. Like they're like 2 and 3 feet long and 2 feet high and a foot deep. And it just stacks and stacks and stacks of sprue. The runners that you clip these things off of. So it's a lot.
Waiting for orders. Roger that.
2 atlas is boring. Not my crab friends that I'm looking for.
Yep. Move into position. Roger. Scored a critical hit.
Yep. Copy that.
Just brace up. You're fine. Bleed your heat. We're going to take that one back out. Alright, we're all hidden, so reserve up.
Standing by.
So that got moved up. Who's got the most heat?
Yes, Commander.
We want to burn a turn, basically. Yeah, you're going to burn this turn.
Venting heat.
Probably should have moved you, but... Keep stepping back. Dropping everything. I think that matters is the CT, so as long as we're doing a full alpha stray, we'll pull the CT off of him.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Got the toaster just with the splash. So yeah, the PG kits are like 1/60th, and they have a ton of runners. They have a ton of like mechanical, basically they're mechanical parts. They're full on like machines, and all of these things are posable. Like they end up being full on toys. I wouldn't say that they're not super durable toys. I built a bunch of these things with my daughter, who is now 6, but like when she was 5, we were still building them together.
Waiting for the right move. Waiting for orders.
And she plays with them, and she plays rough, and her friends come over and they play with them too. And so
Yes, Commander.
some of the models are better for that sort of play than others.
Acknowledged.
And some of them hold up a little better. Like you can get some that have very tiny parts in them. Those are not gonna hold up too well. Or the like we got this one that had like this hammer. It's like really cool looking hammer, but it had this super thin handle on the hammer, and it was just ridiculous. So like that broke the first day. Just pop, snapped it off, done. Too thin to even bother pinning as well, so it was sort of just over.
Yes, Commander.
All right, so now the real question is, can I kite this guy
Standing by.
one more round?
Move order received. Acknowledged. Scored a critical hit.
Yep. On it. Okay, I'm on it.
Receiving you. Commander. Got it.
Anyway,
We can salvage that.
hopefully that's it. Yep, there we go. All right. Still pretty early. That did not take long, so we're gonna go look for another mission where we get to kill some pirates, but it probably won't be in this system. So we're gonna have to endure. Yeah, we're gonna have to endure a little travel sequence here. Let's see. What do we want? Is there anything cool down here? Many triple pluses. Yep. All right. So what do we got? We're gonna finish this guy out so we can sell him. We're gonna finish this guy out so we can sell him. And then we're gonna mostly complete an atlas. Perfect. Yeah, but the PG kits are huge, and the people who do these things, the parts come on different colored pieces, come all in different colored pieces of plastic. You clip them out with like little plier clipper things. You clean them up either with sandpaper or just with. I just use a hobby knife. So if you really want to do it right, you're using sandpaper to clean them up and make them look perfect. But I think the results I get from just a knife, like they're good enough for me that they wouldn't they wouldn't be good enough for some of the people who really do this and do a good job at it. So let's see, where are we going? We want to find, if we can, a glacier biome. 4.5 ton mission. Where am I? Oh, Argo is here. So let's head into Arano territory. Yeah. Periphery level, double 17. 16 days, medium gravity. What does that mean? Okay, good to know, I guess. Atmosphere level situation kept on complete. You know what? You know what? I haven't been in a raw space in a really long time, so we'll take the travel husbands. What? Trade information. Sure. Let's back to Zangol. Yep, off we go. We're gonna pause it real quick though, because I don't want to pay for these new mechs that I just pulled up, just assembled. I want to add those to. Yep. Awesome. Goes away. I don't remember this Atlas. I think it's Atlas. Yeah. There's no pluses on those weapons. So that's not my. That's not one of the ones I spec'd up. All right. Now back to the Argo. We'll let this roll. And so the people who make these things look really good, they will spend a bunch of time. They'll paint the pieces, although you don't have to paint the pieces because you can just, like I said, it comes with different colored pieces. Like all the plastic pieces will be like maybe 3 or 4 different colors more if you get one of the higher grade, more expensive kits. Oh yeah, cost. So in general, you're going to pay like $20-ish for a smaller HG high grade kit. You're gonna pay like 50, 60, 70 bucks for a medium grade, one of the middle-sized kits. And then the PGs, the perfect grades, those things can run you a couple $100. And I don't think it's, it's not 100 or 10 times better than an HG. Maybe it is. I don't know. Some people, that's arguable, I guess. It's not really that much better, but I think they do smaller runs. I think these are like, when you buy a PG kit, what you're really getting is like you're buying a collector's item. My guess is they just don't make as many of them, but they're for real enthusiasts. And putting those things together is a chore. You are building, you're assembling pistons and these weird mechanical parts that move around and stuff. Hard target. I love hard target. Tarian forces. I don't want to. How he just made the Tarians happy with me. Pirate convoy. I don't like ambushing convoys. Tarians. High tonnage pirate lance. Urban battle. Alright, this looks perfect. A favor to regret. I will go kick in the teeth on some pirates. Yeah, there's almost not much point in doing Arano restoration missions because, I'm permanently pegged to the best. We're going to take Medusa. No, not Medusa. Yeah, we want to keep Arclight in because Arclight is training up. But he can snipe. His gunnery's high enough. And I want someone with... Yeah, I want to put Glitch in. She's got high spirits and she can multi-target with her missiles. That's what I want. In fact, you know what? I've got trip 10 here. We're gonna. You know what? Yeah. I'm second guessing myself. He needs the training. All right. Deploy. So, yeah, those big ones, they're collector's items. But if you want to get just a little bit of fun with those big guys, or with Gundam model kits, you just want to sign up. dip your toes in, then an HG kit, the high grade kit, is perfect because it's really low cost. And like you said, like you can assemble it with matter. So what I do with my kid. Excuse me, I'll take a drink. Let me pause right in the middle of my thought and make you wait. What I do with my kid, and we're actually working on one of the robot right now, is I clip out the pieces, clean them up, and then hand them to her and put them together. And of course, she's not able to get them put together, or she can't figure out like how to exactly line the pieces up to put them there. But she still has fun with it because she knows she's going to get a robot at the end, and so it gives her a little bit of incentive to sit down and do the work to do it, because we don't do it all. We don't do it all at once.
Concrete made for good traction.
We'll build the torso
Standing by.
one night.
Aye, aye.
And the leg, maybe a leg the next night, and then the waist and the arms they'll all sort of come in slowly. So it's it's a multi-night project, and I think that helps instill a little bit of that what you want to try to teach a kid, which is that sort of the delayed gratification and the hey, you can the ability to work towards a goal, and some things take multiple steps. I think it also is helpful for her to just develop good spatial abilities, good spatial awareness. Like if I rotate this sort of like if I rotate this piece this way, then it does. Then now it will fit. And if I look at these two things that I know are supposed to together, like I can figure out how they actually fit together. Alright, I gotta make sure that we can sensor lock this cheese ball.
Sensor lock on target.
Yes, Commander. Position confirmed. Acknowledged.
Man, I love sending awesomes out here. 60% damage
What do you need?
Yeah, sure, putting a master kit position. That's boring. Can you not get line of sight? Yeah, you can. It's gonna be back here.
Heading out.
The gals just save the bullets for when he doesn't have 60% damage reduction. It's that delayed gratification. It's spatial awareness. It's something for us to do. Like,
I hear ya.
I don't know, I feel like a parent like me, finding things to do with your child can be one of the more that don't just melt your brain with the boredom. Can be challenging. And Adele, you're listening to this in the future. I love you, dear. I love you, darling. But yeah, sometimes it's brain melting. All right, sometimes it's just not.
Enemy detected.
Another 100 ton. Nope, do I have some? There he is. There's somebody there. Another 100, 200, 300 tons of mech. All right, well, let's start making them burn their activations. See. Is this guy gonna be able to come out around and pop me one? Looks like it. Why? Oh, Decker. So you got cover. That's okay.
Target acquired.
Yeah? On it.
Everything into the center. If we can.
Liberate.
You didn't get a chance to.
What can I do for you?
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, you need to. Why would you sprint back? I don't know why you're moving so slow.
Full throttle.
Waiting
They
on
have
you,
a
Commander.
hold of their lance that's just reserving until. Got it.
What's up, boss?
They're doing like a fire and fade here a little bit.
On my way. Got a lock.
You never know yeah, I might make a mistake. Did not make a mistake.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yep.
I feel like he's reserving a little too much.
I'll do what I can.
It wasn't even. There we go. Knocked him down. No more spotter.
Go down.
Yeah, you love giant robots. Get a Gundam kit. Just order it off of Amazon if you don't know where to buy it from, or better yet, actually, buy it. From an actual retailer. The guy we've got in Seattle who runs the shop. I like him. I think he runs a nice shop. He's a nice guy. He's running it, but there's a whole family really that's like involved in that shop. There we go. Atlas, boring.
Ready for orders.
Get back behind these big buildings.
Acknowledged.
So we can tag 1, 2. Did I lose one? Looks like. Oh, wait. Yep. Nope. 2. Anywhere. Yeah, sensor lock. Grab them.
I've got a sensor lock.
Where they are. 2 Atlases.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the question. It's like, can I? Yes.
Let's move.
Get to the point where I can long bomb this guy. I don't think I have breaching shot now, but yeah, we'll tell him we're here.
Attacking from position.
Whoosh.
I missed. Good to go.
Glitch, you get to move here.
Uh-huh.
You get the split shot. There we go.
Got it.
They're a lot of fun to put together, and they make for a nice display piece. If you really get into it, then you'll start doing things like the most basic thing you would do would be called what's called panel lines. So all the little like lines in between the armor plates. People go with basically with paint or even just with like markers or a pen. And they draw in those panel lines. So like they put some black in between those panel lines, and that really does go a long way. Towards making the robot look better.
Sensor lock on target.
And then after that, people go in and start
Engaging you.
repainting them. Right, so they'll paint them in a different color, or they might even paint them in very similar colors. But they'll add weathering.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. So I can just bleed heat on this.
Copy that.
Or some people will they'll do what's known as sort of like kit bashing. That's where they take multiple kits and they take pieces off the different kits, and they'll make sort of a new creation out of it. And I've kind of I've dabbled in all of those. It's all very similar to what you do with other kinds of plastic miniatures. I've got some models that most of them I just leave. The big like PG perfect grade giant robot guy that I've got, I haven't even panel lined. Like he probably would look better with the panel line, but
Waiting for orders.
I haven't done it
Roger.
because it's just so much. It seems like just such a daunting task,
Sensors.
to do, like to actually go in and panel line all that space, that much robot. Yes, this guy. Okay, am I even like hurting these things?
What do you need? Confirmed.
Sure, just toss them in.
Firing.
This isn't the best because these guys are coming through the trees and getting a little bit better cover. I would say it's not the worst either. Could be better, could be worse.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, let's drop some rocks. Let's go some damage out. Man, these things are just tough as nails.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Okay. A couple vehicles. Oh, I can see him now. That's cool. And you can see me. That's not as cool. It might be just time to alright, let's reserve up. Everyone's stealth now, so reserving up means,
Tactical advantage.
right, like that Atlas ran up. The question is do I go all in? This, yeah, so I've got so many things back there. That's a bad idea. I need to move back behind my cover. Try not to get my butt shot off. Although, let's see, with that, if we can pull his leg off, we're not going to do that. Not with the way he's, no, just regular attack, just fire.
Engaging target.
Great.
What's up, boss?
Next turn, this is going to be in earnest.
Copy.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop talking about Gundams for a little bit and concentrate on not getting my butt whooped.
I hear ya. On my way. Yeah, critical hit.
Can only do so much multitasking at once, and this is starting to get this is getting a little bit serious with the number of baddies we've got incoming. Okay, let's see if we can pull off one. We cannot pull off one on off piece. That's too bad. Yeah, he really needed vigilance this round. I messed that up. Okay. He is going to get into my... Now, oh, he took shots, which means now I can vigilance up because I don't want to get just obliterated, and I want to make that guy... I move over here, kind of dump everything into him now. I move over here. Can I dump everything into him? Yes. So let's choose this carefully. Sort of optimizing for him and not being shot by those guys. Oh, I can't do this armor 4. So what's he got left? 155, 123. It's 200. It's almost 300 points. I think we're going to end up popping that RT off though.
Target.
You get very, I guess it's
Detected.
he's pretty close to toasted. No? That is. Alright.
Good to go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring him up. Do basically the same thing. I want to bring him down. I want to bring this guy down.
Engaging.
Yep, got the torso part off.
Commander.
Yeah.
This is probably a bad spot for me to be in, like just maneuver-wise, but I'm gonna take it. I only need one of these to land. The CT. Bother. Yeah, of course, the first thing he does is gets him up, so I'm gonna have to take some shots from him, it looks like. Yeah. Vigilance doesn't go as far as it used to. It's not that guy.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, sure, whatever, but
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
we'll finish him off just to try to keep him from being able to spot us. So now he's order dependent on what he gets to do. If he doesn't move this guy over here first, which he did, smart move. Now he can spot And just sort of doodle around.
Warning. Armor low.
Mm-hmm.
I'm under heavy fire.
I know. This guy's there. This guy's fine. We haven't even started shooting him. Normally what I would do in this situation is run up and start punching I think my left side, which is the weak side, but I've got some vehicles that I'm nervous about that I don't really want to be able to take shots on me, and right now they can't. Right now they can't unless I let them. I think what I want to do is swap tanks. So we're going to come in here. You're getting precision strike. No. Just attack. Turn the lasers off for heat reasons. And just try to put some more damage into this thing. Not sure what else we're going to be able to do.
Commander,
So Decker here is now going to be the one taking the heat, I think. Yeah, so you, I think you can do a full ball. I don't need you to, because we're shooting the side. And then shoot the side. Everything basically goes into the arm and torso side. So we're just going to do that. We're going to try to pull off the torso.
reporting critical hit.
What do you need?
I need you basically stuck in there till this is over. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, yeah. So these are just going to go in. Oh, good. We got the explosion. And all kinds of goodies on that shot.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And you probably, oh, I don't know if I vigilanced up on him. I did not. It's a disappointment. It's okay. We'll get up in this guy's grill. Yeah, he lost the. I'll just unload. Well, the leg coming down is nice-ish, but I don't think it was enough to do and have any value. The only thing that did maybe was make his CT a little easier to pop. Yeah, it's just going to unload on me. And I'm worried that I'm going to have too many folks unloading on me here soon. Let's see, what else do we got? Alright, here's the support stuff. Alright, support stuff did not. Alright, so everything's running like
Yes, Commander.
really hot at this point. So
Waiting for orders.
Yep.
can you get over there? What if you just sprint? Can you sprint over there? If you sprint to there, bleed heat. Good. We're gonna take a round where we just bleed heat, it looks like. I can probably 2 lasers out of them, it's not worth it.
Good to go.
can I shoot him with? It's probably enough. Alright. Yeah, it's going to unbubble some of my guys though. Alright, I'll just do this. We're just going to move back here. And face.
Location confirmed.
Brace up. Get back behind these buildings to cut off.
Commander?
His ability to attack me will start softening.
Right, Commander.
Alright. Now it's all up to them. Yeah, I like that the vehicles are moving first. This guy comes around. Does he see anybody? Nope. Alright, that guy moves.
Yeah?
Alright, now we have leeway. Hold back and to really unload everything we've got into this guy.
Engaging target.
Orders?
Not much left. Every indicator that we might be able to finish this thing off. And yes, yes, yes. Very nice. So we got 3 vehicles, 4 vehicles, and a wounded Atlas.
Waiting for orders.
And you get to just bleed heat. So there's not a good way for those vehicles to get in here to me. Which is great. Which means I'm just gonna, yeah, pop back here. Brace up. I don't even know if that Atlas is gonna be able to get over to me. But they are coming around the corner. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go.
Sensor lock on target.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
That thing's big. It scares me.
Got a lock.
PPC.
What do you need?
Alright. Pulled the Atlas apart.
Roger.
La-di-da. There we go. Now, heat management. Like this, so I got the ECM
Good to go.
thingamahoo's it pretty recently. I can fire it into the back of that Atlas though. Why wouldn't I?
Right, Commander. Right, Commander.
Didn't seem like much. Although the numbers are still popping off, so that's fun. Getting spaced away again, and his CT is almost gone. It's okay. this? Shoot from here. That's the border of the engagement area.
Position.
There we
Attacking
go.
from position. Mech destroyed.
Alright, we did that. Let's see what the consequences are. I think we've got 4 vehicles now. 1, 2, 3. Not. Oh. Well, I still have a lot of heat on this guy, so who might I be able to actually see? Well, Glitch can shoot something with their missiles. Someone could walk around there, so well, let's do sensor lock out this guy, see what we've got to deal with. Demolisher. So demolishers are the smaller ones.
Standing by.
We'll get 2 turns before it gets another one. So
Acknowledged.
there we go. Pop. Look at that piece flying over there on the edge there. Then yeah, you Glitch. Can you? I think we're gonna get rid of shots on that one.
Affirmative.
So 50 missiles left. We're just gonna put them all into this guy.
Here we go.
There you have it.
All out long
All right, we're out of missiles, but that's okay.
Receiving you.
Yeah, we're just gonna, we'll take a turn. Manage heat, race up. Let's see, that one's hanging out over there. Alright. Maybe someone will be able to take some shots at that guy.
Yeah.
And it's not you. That's okay. That is okay. That's just fine. Yeah, we'll move up here. We'll brace up. We're just prepping for an ambush on this corner.
Good to go.
You got nothing. You brace up too.
Got it.
Alright. Now let's go stomp some Goombas. Full salvo. 1. And then we'll have
Enemy unit destroyed.
1 dinky little guy to go. You want to step on him? No, I do more damage by not stepping on him.
On it.
Ooh, I even get to activate small lasers. That doesn't happen all the time. Yep, there we go.
What do you need? Understood.
And this mission had 3 atlases in it, and I did not.
Vehicle trash.
I mean, I like atlases; they're fine, but I'm looking for crab. That's why it's the most dangerous game. Oh, I left him just out of the sensor range. Just out of.
Got it.
That's okay. We'll put a couple lasers in,
Affirmative.
and his buddies will finish him off. But yeah, I was looking for crab, and I just didn't get it. I just didn't get the crab I needed.
Affirmative. Engaging.
Off this mission, it's gonna end the stream for me tonight, but we'll see what sort of rewards we get. Great.
Mission
I guess I made the Urano restoration slightly more happy with me. Not that it matters, because I'm the hero of the Urano restoration, and they'll always have me in favor. But yeah, let's see. Yep, I know I did a good job, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's fine. Yeah, I'm going to spend some XP there in a bit. Look, I can make a new atlas. They had some good stuff. Any pluses? Any epic-ish items? Small lasers, good. Let's see. I don't care about that. I picked up so many plus 60 melee damage and melee stability damage things that I don't really want any anymore. So we'll just keep, like if we're hunting crap, we're going to find an awful lot of atlases. I'll just keep picking up atlas parts. And that means that I'll just keep making atlases. And that's actually how we make our money. I probably sell more atlases than whatever the actual manufacturer of atlases is. I wouldn't be surprised if my mercenary crew actually was blowing up the same atlas over and over and over again. Like I sell it to somebody and then I just stick a tracker in it to find out where it went, and then I go hunt those guys down and take the atlas back. It's like the worst form of repo man. All right. What are my contracts? I like fighting pirates. Is anybody here going to let me fight pirates? No, fight the Taurians. Pirates, but it's a convoy. I hate convoy missions. This is out in the desert, so let's check the star map. We'll hang on to the stream a little while longer. I like trying to find glaciers that are around 4.5 skulls. So let's see, the Argo is right here. And the next stop is Ankara, I guess. Medium gravity, perforated, blah, 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 or Yalder. Wait, can I get to this one? Mector, yeah, Mector. I remember Mector being fun. From back when the campaign actually was going. I'm gonna pop over to Mector. We might make our way to, where is the Taurian area? I'm looking for this one, so we'll probably make our way kind of back over to the Taurian area here so that we can improve our standing with them. In fact, let's see, is this? No, we're going to go to Mector. I like Mector. Who operates here? Arano and Pirates. Great. I love stomping in the door on Pirates, so we're going to travel over there. So, yeah, in other words, well, just sort of summarizing now, you know, Gundam plastic model kits. If you like giant robots, look into them. Even if you don't, they're fun. I really wish that, you know, whoever owns the Battletech franchise would go out to Japan and work with Bandai. Bandai is the manufacturer that makes the model kits. I wish that they would go do that because Bandai makes Star Wars kits. I've never assembled one of those, but they look pretty prime. That's pretty good. But I wish the Battletech people would go out just like a few sort of iconic giant robot kits, like get a Mad Cat, get an Awesome, get an Atlas. Not an Awesome, get an Atlas, get a Mad Cat. Like, show off the cool model kits, get a catapult maybe. Uh-oh, stress call. Civilian transport. Oh, you know what? I'm in an immediate rescue expedition. Let's do it. Yay. Arano Restoration likes me more, and I got more morale. So 2 things that don't matter, but it did make me feel better about myself to answer that distress call. Alright, we'll continue on to Mector. So, yes, it's Gundam model kits. Like, you don't have to watch the show in order to enjoy putting together plastic model kits and getting the results. They're really nice. And like I said, sometimes I put the finished product of the ones I've been working on up, or even the in-progress stuff up on Instagram. So if you're curious about those, and there's a really thriving, really big Instagram community around Gundam kits, so you can find a lot of cool dioramas and models and other stuff there that I recommend. Oh, almost the second, the actual worst mission, escorts. A 5-ton escort mission? No. No, I'm not even gonna try. What's this? Tundra, attack and defend. Heavily armored Capellan strike force. I don't want to fight against the Capellans. No. Ugh, this are all bad choices. Really, why would this? Yeah, this is Pirates, but it's a convoy mission. I just despise convoy. I don't want to do a 5-ton convoy mission. I'm just gonna get my face stomped in. So we're gonna go back to the star map. We'll keep looking around. I have 74 mil in the bank. I can afford to be, choosy. That's the travel contract. We want to get out to here. I don't know. Like, I don't care about the travel contract. I don't want to be tied down to having to do this. Mangzandian. What is this? Panzer. We're going to just skirt it. We're going to go to Mangzandian and see what kind of mission they've got there. Waste another. I mean, this is actually going to end up being expensive because I'm going to have to pay costs before I get there. Alright, we'll pause. Check the mech bay. Make sure we've stored any mechs that are going to cost us extra money, like you. Back here, so advanced time. There we go. So yeah, this ends up being like $1 million scouting mission for a job. It's like, oh well. Again, the atlases I picked up on the last system I was in will more than pay for it. I'm not worried. But I'd like to not have to spend too much before I find a mission that I like. I don't know. I wish there were some more filters. I mean, I feel like Comstar should be able to give me a lot more ability to know what I'm getting into before I fly out to somewhere. Like, can you imagine being the merc crew that's like, oh, we're down on our luck. We really need the job. I need the money. I guess that's sort of the tension. It's just like, yeah, sometimes you need the money, right? Like you need to pay the bills, and so you don't take a job that you probably shouldn't have. It's probably the end of a lot of mercenary crews. It's probably the end of a lot of games of Battletech too, when people overextend themselves on travel. All right. Command center contracts. What do we got? Kick some pirates in? Sure hope so. Alright, we got 3 missions. Badlands, Taurians, I don't really want to fight. Taurians, I don't really want to fight. I kind of want to make friends with Taurians. Pirates, the battle in the desert, favorite to regret. We just did a favorite to regret, but that's perfect. Ah, perfect. So yeah, there we go. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab a screenshot there, and we're going to do this one next time we play. It would probably be tomorrow night. I don't think I have anything else going on. So tomorrow night, if you want to come back, tune in and play a favorite to regret, I'm all for it. I'm gonna sign off of Twitch right now. Thank you for joining on my Big Giant Robot Therapy Hour. I'm gonna head over maybe to another stream or watch some YouTube videos while I do the last bits of cleanup. But hey, you all have a good time and be cool to each other and stay healthy.